To manifest wealth, I put into action the required wisdom. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, everyone, the place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Let's talk. I hope by now, considering what you've seen in the crypto market as far as this giant dip turning into a reversal and starting to go up, I hope what you're seeing here, and I mean, you're seeing it. You got a first row seat at what's going on and how you make the money. We cover it so much on this channel, guys. I cannot talk about it enough. And this is why I love this market so much. Some say it's it's easy to manipulate. Some say, but that's such a the market's being manipulated is such a broad term. It can happen, and it happens in stocks and pretty much anything. But from what you see in cryptocurrency, it is truly a volatile market. And what goes up must come down, and what's down eventually is going to come back up. Guys, let's not forget that we are in a bull cycle. So these ups and downs, yes, it's going to happen. It's going to shake out a lot of the people who just can't really handle the market. There's all kind of ways you can deal with it. Some of you can just pull away, turn off your devices, and say, "I'm not going to check my wallet." Whatever it takes, I suggest you do that. I suggest you do that because the alternative is either get out the market, or if you've never been in the market, don't enter. A lot of you guys out there, you have big dreams. Big dreams. I know I do. I always have big dreams. I'm always strategizing and thinking about something. But there's nothing greater than the opportunity that we have right now in cryptocurrency. It's not financial advice. It doesn't have to be, because you guys can see it. Anybody spend a week or 2 weeks in crypto, you're going to come away with one or two things. Either it's going to be, this is definitely a roller coaster ride that I'm going to skip, or you're going to come away and say, you know what? I see how it's played. I see how I can get in with minimum money and make some serious money. I see it. Guys, I'm looking at this market now, and I'm going to jump over here and we're going to look at it together. Our fear and greed is at a 43. Guys, not long ago it was at a 31. I have to keep repeating that because the yo-yo effect is real. This is why I can stay so calm. This is why when things are down, if I got dry powder, I'm going to buy one or two different tokens to keep stacking my bag, because I know how to play this game. And I'm giving you guys the blueprint every single day that you click on these videos. It's a lot of you guys right now are probably starting to see that lifeline in your crypto portfolios. You're starting to see it. Look at Bitcoin, guys, the granddaddy, the one that everybody expects to be the lifeline in crypto, is doing its thing. For a while there, I was thinking it's going to head down in the 40s, and I'm going to have to try to, think about getting a Bitcoin. But that was short lived. Look at it now. We're looking at Bitcoin up to 60, almost 62,000 right now. Speaking, I don't know if it's planned on stopping or what. I don't know what's going to happen. Some people say we just ignited a bull, the real altcoin season. The bull run has now started with off the backs of things like the XRP win. I'm not saying all of that. I'm not saying we're out the woods yet. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm trying to tell you guys, right now is the time to. I really hope you guys got those deals. If not, some of this stuff you're looking at now is still a deal. I creep down here to Casper, and look at that. Casper's at 17 cents. Casper was down. It dropped down with everything else. Everything. But you see how fast it rebound? You know what that tell me in tokens like this? And I'm gonna look at a few, because this is mainly a talk between us. This is us here, and the dreams that you have, you guys. It's time to dig those heels in. It is truly time to dig those heels in. Look at this 17 cent price. A lot of you guys probably missed out on it. You seen it low, but you either thought it was going to go lower, or you paid too much attention to the FUD and the people out there saying, oh, the bull run's over. It's done. All cryptos are just, they're done for. Run for the hills. A lot of you guys went for that. This is why on this channel, I really, really preach being a free thinker. Yeah, people, I get the calls. People, if people know you're in crypto, you're going to get some of those calls. Like, are you looking for a job, or are you looking for a side hustle? You seen the market? People, you hear it. You hear it. But crypto is here to stay. Crypto is here to stay. And one thing I know, if you avoid having paper hands, you're eventually going to win. I don't know how many of you out there, you've tried tons of different things to try and bring your dreams into reality. How many of those dreams did you stick with? How many of those things that you tried did you really stick with, and can you honestly say you gave 120% before walking away from it? This seriously is probably one of your easiest vehicles that you're going to jump into if you can avoid listening to everyone else, get in your head about bags that you know are good bags to have. Tokens that you've done your research on, and you've invested your hard-earned money into. Never let nobody talk you out of those bags. And if what people are saying has any kind of bit of truth to it, you should be willing to go out and find it. No one should have sold a Casper by now. No one should have sold a Casper and got out of it because of what other people have said. Still a healthy token. Let's go back over here and look at some more things going on. Look at this. Look at this. We still got some red in the market. Let me refresh right quick. We still got some. Bitcoin still got some red. But I don't care what you say. This looks a lot better than it did. This looks a hell of a lot better than it did. Guys, what I learned from crypto, what I learned about it with my journey in crypto is that what it comes down to, and you could probably apply this to anything, at the end of the day, it comes down to you. It comes down to you, the person holding it, the person that is invested. Can no one on the outside, should no one on the outside be able to tell you anything if, one, they're not invested, and two, if they don't spend the time and effort that you spend in the market, and or doing your homework, listening to crypto YouTubers, if they ain't spending the time you spending, it is what it is. You keep doing you. Sometimes you have to disappear from everyone. Sometimes when, like this season, sometimes you need to knuckle down and say, you know what, I'm getting away from all the people that's negative. All the people who ain't got nothing positive to say to me while I'm going through this. I'm going to disappear. And when I come back, y'all going to see a way more prosperous person when I come back. When I come back, and no one's going to know what's going on. You're just going to have a glow about you. And people going to be like, what happened? Where you been? Oh, I just been taking care of me. I've been in the crypto market. Been taking care of my business. Just investing like a robot. Investing, go to sleep. Get up, go to work, whatever it is you do. Put some more into crypto. Learn some more about crypto. Swap some tokens. Because this is not going to last long. When this cycle is over, you got 4 more years. 4 more years to study up and come back ready next cycle. Next cycle. That's not to say you're not going to make some money here and there throughout the cycle, but the money that you're about to make right now in the crypto market, you ain't going to see this again for like 4 years. 4 years. That's a long time. So everyone that's listening here, and I know it's a lot of you out there again. I always got to talk to my beginners because I know right now, you're having the most difficult time in this market because you're hearing all of the hearsay of what it used to be like, what it was like when we was in. We wish we'd have sold. Some of us would have been thousandaires. Some of us would have been millionaires. You've heard it all. And the way this market has been this cycle is such a yo-yo effect, even more than I even expected. You're almost beginning to feel like those are myths that people are talking about. Will it ever happen to me? Will I ever get to experience any of this that they keep talking about? Yes, you will. I'm here to tell you, you're gonna experience it. You're not if you're not in. Those of you out there, you're still studying up, thinking about getting in, or you are in, but you're not really in. You're going to reap the rewards for the amount of time you put in for one, and the amount of your belief and investment. Now, by all means, I'm not telling you to go out here and just put the house on anything. I'm not telling you that. I would never tell you that. But I am telling you, you are going to have to invest in order to, and I mean, when I say invest, you're going to have to put a little bit more in order to get a whole bunch out. Don't load up on your at no point should your portfolio be so tipped toward one token that if that token don't come through, you ain't gonna make no money. You're not gonna make any money. I have a pie chart even with my portfolio, and you can see that a lot of it is Casper, but then there's like 14 other positions that are slices that somebody could get full on if we was talking about a real pie. And that's how I feel like some of your tokens should be in your wallet. Don't balance it to the point. I don't feel like everything should be like even all the way around because of course you're gonna have some plays that you feel like you're going to get the most out of. And if your research is correct and we got the right narrative, you're in the right narrative for this cycle, then of course you're gonna be correct. But everyone should have one token at least in their wallets that more money is in. But it shouldn't be a gamble. It shouldn't be to the point that token is a huge gamble that's going to keep you up at night. It shouldn't be like that. I also have heavy position in ICP because ICP is another one. Let's jump back over here right quick because I want to look at ICP because this was one of the big surprises. I loved this flash crash that we had just got because ICP had dropped down. I grabbed some. Actually, I grabbed more, and I thought I was pretty much done. But sometimes you just can't. You can't be done. It dropped down. I thought it dropped down high further than $6. Well, it dropped down to about $6 and something change over the last 7 days. $6. Let me tell you something. That was a lot of you guys' opportunities to jump in. Just today, I was in there messing around doing some voting because I have 151 of my ICP tokens staked for 8 years. Put it away, forget about it. But these are the deals right here. You look at the ICPs, and again, these are the ones that's going to make the money. But if you were too afraid, to take advantage, now it's one thing if you didn't have any dry powder. That's one thing. But if fear was the only reason that you didn't take advantage of what you believe is truly your way out of whatever situation you're trying to get out of, or your way into a blessing, a lot of you're this close to that blessing. If fear is what kept you from going in a little bit more and not money, well, just learn from that. Learn from that. I told you, we may not be out the woods yet, But I'm telling you, things are looking more in crypto's favor right now than they've ever looked before. Could we get another one? Yeah, they're talking about a recession. They're talking about all of that right now. But let me tell you something. Even if we did get a recession, some say we're in one right now. Say we got one today or tomorrow, and our tokens just dropped. I'm talking Casper back down to like 3 cents, ICP down to like $1. Would you cry? Would you cry and say, I've lost all my money? I wouldn't. And here's why. Because we know it's going to pass. Things are going to go back up. That's when you should be looking like, how do I get some more? But this video right here is just really, I wanted to make it to say, I understand where you guys are right now mentally, especially my beginners. But I want to also say, pay attention when things start to go up like this. And at some point, I want that light bulb to go off and say, I'm starting to catch on. I am starting to really catch on. Because, again, I keep telling you guys, here pretty soon, it's just going to be up, up, up. Yeah, you're going to get these slight pullbacks, but nothing like what we just got here recently. Nothing like that. So, you guys, I really hope this is an example. Just looking at the market today and seeing just how the market is reacting now. I hope this is an example. I really hope you guys get it now that when everybody is running scared, you have to pounce and go in and snatch up some more because you know something everyone else don't. Just like all those Bitcoin machines popping up all over the place that we keep talking about. We know it's here to stay. And just know, even though crypto is becoming more and more adopted, it's still a very, very small amount of people that is actually invested in the crypto market. And if you're one of them, you are truly, truly blessed, and you're going to reap the rewards that that your grandchildren and their children and everyone is going to talk about. Wouldn't you want to be? At least I know you should want to be the person that they say, kids are asking, where'd all the how is it we can afford all of this, and how is it that our generations are just like, how is it we're like this? How is it that we're so blessed? They said, well, your Aunt Mabel or your great great Uncle Harry, you ever heard, cryptocurrency? Oh yeah, my friend, yeah, we know all about cryptocurrency. Well, you won't believe this, but they were the ones. They were actually in on cryptocurrency back long ago. Just think about the baby boomers and the stuff they talk about now. How they got in on the .com bubble and all this. Crypto, here we go. We're here right now. The opportunity is here. You guys, I'm telling you, you're in the greatest position ever. Don't fumble. All right, guys, to the next one. If you like videos like this, let me know down in the comments, and of course, you can always show your gratitude by smashing that like button, guys. Let me know down below how many of you guys took advantage of this flash crash that we had. Do you think it's over? Do you think now that now that Bitcoin is over 60,000, at least it was at the making of this video, do you think it's going to continue to climb? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know some of the deals that you guys got in on. If you're at the point of topping up your wallets, let me know that too. Let's chat down in the comments. You know how we do. All right, guys. To the next one. I'm out.